What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Jasper Chase is back with another motovlog. Today we are going to Brasstown Bald, and on our way there we're going to talk about the history of motovlogging. So stay tuned and stick around because this one's going to be good. Back in 2003, I believe, YouTube started and motovlogging was born. Or was it? In fact, motovlogging did not start out on YouTube. I know, right? No, it actually started on a website called livevideo.com. And it was basically the same idea. You post videos, you do comments, and you like the videos. It was basically YouTube before YouTube. And when live video got hit with a tax scandal, they shut down completely. And unfortunately, they didn't give any of the content creators the opportunity to get their videos back or download their videos so they can keep them. I had so many great videos. I mean, we're talking maybe 100 videos of stuff that I'd created over like 2 years. So the question is, where did motovlogging come from? Well, I was in Wichita Falls, Texas, and I had a bike. I had a Suzuki GS 500. It was my first bike, and I was interested in getting a new bike. So I was doing some research, and I found out that I really wanted to get the Kawasaki Ninja 650R. And I looked it up, and I saw some videos from this guy, Motovlogging, the godfather of motovlogging. And it was cool because it was a first-person view of riding the motorcycle. You know, it helped me grasp the idea of possibly getting into the bike. And of course, I post the videos now because Motovlogging did it. So what I did was I went out and bought the Samsung camera, and you throw it in your helmet, and it smashes your face, and it was not easy. You only had like this much viewing ability. You couldn't really see over it. It was quite dangerous. In fact, the original GoPro of that time for motovlogging was the Kodak V570. The Kodak V570 was great because it didn't, when you turn on the camera, it didn't zoom like it. There's like that lens that sticks out. It didn't have that, so you could close your visor. And when we started doing motovlogs, it was too windy, so what we did, 88 Hawaii actually, he was the second guy to do it. 88 Hawaii came up with the idea to put Velcro on the microphone as a wind deflector. Kind of like you get like an angry cat, like those little fuzzy things you put on mics to taper the wind. That was basically what we were doing. And they were great videos. It turned out really well. Motovlogging is I don't know if he still is, but he was a teacher in Taiwan. He was an English teacher. His videos were really interesting because he drove his 650R. He also had a little scooter, and he would drive around Taiwan in these crazy traffic. It was insane. I don't know if I could drive there. It was pretty crazy. No rules, just drive. Now 88 Hawaii came out, and he did videos. He lived in Honolulu in Hawaii, so obviously his videos were epic because, I mean, look at all the amazing stuff that you get to see. Now granted, he worked downtown, so all of his videos were of him driving to work, so you really didn't get to see a lot of the ocean, but you know, it was still really interesting. And then came along me, Jasper 23. I started out and started doing videos. Mine were pretty boring because I lived in Wichita Falls, Texas, and there's literally nothing to see except a bunch of old abandoned buildings, so that didn't really work out. But The content was okay. My conversations were good. It took me a while to really get into talking to a camera, which was, I don't know, it was a little weird at first. And I'm sure if there are any new motovloggers watching this video, you're kind of going through the same thing. And all I gotta say is, don't worry, it'll get better, it'll get easier. Right now, I'm actually back after a 3 or 4 year hiatus, and I'm still getting used to it. I'm still, you know, getting used to the fact that I am talking to a camera and driving a bike at the same time, and I'm on unfamiliar roads that are really twisty. I mean, right now we're not in the mountains. I mean, we're in the mountains, but we're not on mountain roads. We will be here in a little bit, but trying to talk and hit a 10-mile-an-hour curve in the apex while talking, it's just it takes some getting used to. There was this one time, there's this channel on live video that was called Bikini News, and there was obviously these two really attractive women wearing bikinis, and they would talk about the news, talk about pop culture, politics, all kinds of different things. Well, they had this competition one time. It was a bikini competition where you wear a bikini and you dance. And I did it. I took my wife's bikini, I put it on, and I danced in front of the camera. I won the contest, and they shouted me out, and I got a bunch of subscribers out of it. It was totally worth it. I will never show that video. You will never ever see it. There was another one. Me and my buddy Trinith, who was also a motovlogger, we were at this, I gotta make my turn here. We were in Wichita Falls, Texas. He came to visit me, and we were out on my patio and saw this incredible lightning storm going on just north of us, just over the Oklahoma border. And so we thought it'd be a good idea to go out to this one spot off the highway that I knew about and had this flat area we could get closer to the storm and get some good footage. So halfway there, it starts pouring. I mean, just cats and dogs. Barely could see with the windshield wipers on. It was really bad. And I can't say for certain, but all I know is we were doing about 60 miles an hour down the highway, and all of a sudden I saw this, just a ton of debris, and then our truck lifted off the suspension. Didn't come off the ground, but lifted off the suspension and slammed back down. I don't know if we drove through the tornado or not. There was a tornado. We found out the next morning there were 2 F1 tornadoes that came through Wichita Falls, one through Wichita Falls and one just north of the Oklahoma border. And I think that was the one that we actually ended up going through. I really do. I had it on video. I actually had this really cool, what was the band? Du Hast was the song. Rammstein. It was Rammstein, Du Hast. And it turned out to be a really good video. We ended up hiding underneath this overpass because the wind just got too bad for us to drive. It was right after when we lifted up off the ground, but man, what a cool video that was. I really wish I could get that one back. All right, we are here. So let me give you a little history on it. Brasstown Bald is actually the highest mountain in Georgia. It sits at 4,784 feet above sea level. The name Brasstown is actually kind of interesting. It comes from a misinterpretation of the Cherokee name Itseyi, and that actually means a place of fresh green. Totally got it off. Now, white settlers mistook this name for Untsayi, which means brass. And they knew of a settlement named Brasstown just off of the Hiawassee River, so the mountain became known as Brasstown. Now, the name Bald derives from the naturally clear mountaintop offering obstructed views of the 4 surrounding states, like I was telling you about. It's Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Tennessee. So that's a little history on it. We're going to head up here. I'm going to get some footage at the top, and I think it's going to be really cool. It's a clear day, so we should be able to see everything. So let's do this. I can't wait to see the top. Man, I haven't been here, gosh, it's probably been 10 years since I've been here to Brasstown Bald. The first time I came here, the road was so steep going up to the top that I was concerned that my car wasn't actually going to get it. It wasn't actually going to go up there. Now they've got a parking lot where you park and then the bus takes you the rest of the way up, which, you know, I guess that's fine. I kind of like the ride up, and I certainly would love to do it on a motorcycle, but unfortunately, it is what it is. Look at these mountains. Oh gosh, there's still ice on the roads. Holy crap. Look at the snow. Oh my gosh. Ah! There's the salt. I can't believe there's still snow on the ground up here. Wow. And now there's no snow. That's really weird. Oh God, I slid in the salt. Holy crap. So yeah, it's been a minute since I've been up here. I'm excited. We're gonna look at all the different signs that they have, all the different information. It's gonna be fun. And it's off season, so there probably won't be a lot of people there, so it won't feel weird filming in public. You know, that's one thing that I am trying to get used to again, is filming in public, talking to a camera while other people are around. It's it's not easy. All right. Oh God, look at all this salt. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Look at the ice coming off the rocks. Oh, I can see the mountains. Oh, this is gonna be great. It is gonna look so cool up there. All right, here we are. All right, that was awesome. That looked so cool. Whoa, dude, get out. Cross the yellow line. Good thing I was on the right side of the damn lane. Oh, there's salt everywhere. Oh my gosh. I keep saying that. It really is. This is awful. This is awful. So yeah, so that was awesome. The views from there are amazing. I can't believe you can see 4 different states from there. That was pretty wild. The tower's really cool. All the information on the plaques are really cool. That was fun. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to try and get down this mountain without slipping on salt and busting my ass. So, thank you guys again for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. You guys keep doing what you're doing. I'm out.